Last time on Lawful Stupid. Everyone peers at you, and everyone begins to whisper, where are they from? They don't seem like challengers. Why have I never heard of them? The boy looks around the room and up at you all and says, come with me. He leads you down to the stadium. Welcome, everyone, to the 25th Mid-Centurial Winter Games. It's time for the first match, the Ruffalo Race. And you are off. As you begin to travel, other Ruffalo are catching up to you, and then you're speeding up a little more. Ahead, you can see the finish line. You can see the explosions, the pinks, the blues, the purples of these balloons that have been hanging there as they welcome you to the finish line. Victory never tasted so sweet. Zimmerin, though, being a jealous person, veers into your dark Ruffalo. Use the boots! He makes a face at you. Suddenly you disappear, and then he turns and looks ahead, and as he crosses the finish line, he puts his arms up, and he's so happy that he's won, and everyone's cheering, and he's waiting for them to say, Zimmerin, Zimmerin, Zimmerin. But that's not the name that they hear. Instead, they hear, Raven, Raven, Raven. And he doesn't know how it happened until he realizes what has happened. To the champions of Haven Bay, congratulations on your first event. Congratulations to the team from Haven Bay for winning the first round of the Mid-Centurial Winter Games of North Barrow. So you won, and that night was spent celebrating all around. People bought, you didn't buy anything in town that night. You immediately became fan favorites, and people are rooting for you in the next event. And so I will let you have that night, and you'll be in a tavern of choosing. Sleeping Bear, if you want.
I think people got Lucian really drunk. And it was almost mean to do because he didn't know what he was doing, but they just kept giving him drinks. And I think he's going to approach Miss B.
Mm-hmm.
Already?
Me, I have a question.
Yes, Lucian.
We're the team from Haven Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And your name is Miss B. Haven.
Yes.
Do your parents own Haven Bay?
Not that I'm aware. That was...
Do you own Haven Bay?
No, Haven was Neo's surname.
Did he own Haven Bay?
Did he own Haven Bay? This is from DM. No, he didn't.
Did his parents own it? Did your grandmama, did your mom and pop-in-law, did they own Haven Bay?
Not that I'm aware of.
So it's just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence.
That's sloppy storytelling, and then I'll walk over.
Goodbye. I guess I'll be your designated carriage driver later tonight.
We don't need a carriage. I'll walk over to the church and go to sleep. The end.
All drinks that Miss B got, she would hand off to William.
Oh, excellent. Could not be happier with this choice.
It's a good choice.
William will be hungover tomorrow.
Go ahead, take a level of exhaustion.
Go ahead and take a level of exhaustion.
Dr. Enoch, how do you feel? What did you do with all this?
Professor Peacock, please. We're incognito.
I think honestly he's probably just sitting real quietly again, not drinking any alcohol, and he's absolutely just probably like muttering to himself, taking weird little notes.
Oh, that's
I got you.
Pudding.
Dr. P. I can call you that, right? Great. I'm going to call you Dr. P. You know, if there's anything I've ever learned, I don't trust people that don't drink.
That's a peculiar way to approach interacting, but okay.
Well, I just, you know what they say, alcohol brings out the truth in someone, and so people who don't drink, they're scared of what's inside.
Well, he just starts nervously glancing about, like he's no idea how to respond.
Oh, no
Well, you
worries.
see, the thing about that is scientifically.
You can tell me anything. I won't spread your secrets or use them against you. Probably.
What?
You're pressuring the man. You should leave him alone.
Well, man's a strong word for what's happening right now, dear. This is whimpering. At best, it's puppyish. But puppies are adorable, so there's that.
I mean, I feel like everybody's entitled to their own secrets, and you know, maybe there's things that not everybody wants to share. That's all.
Secrets don't make friends. That's all I'm saying. I thought we could be friends.
I mean,
I could get Lucian to make you a friendship bracelet.
Well, he's rather good at those. We all have a matching set already.
oh, wow.
That's true.
I mean, I guess if that means we're all going to be friends, that would be nice.
Best friends.
Avon is so touched. This Hallmark moment is brought to you by whoever offered to make him a bracelet. Who did that?
That was William on the behalf of Lucian.
And everyone bags on William.
That's
Carry on.
right.
All right. Well, if that's it, unless you guys have any more niceties, that conversation
That's awkward
turn
silence.
I did not expect. 2 times.
Perfect.
It was good. All right. Team, I don't know how you sleep. How do you wake up? That's what I need to know. How do you wake up? How do you feel? Because we're going into day 2.
Oh, Chipper.
Blessed just like every other day, Chip. I really come out here to work 110%. I'm going to rely on my team, and we're just going to...
We got a
We're gonna do
good
the best
team.
We got the best team in the league. We got the
They've been
best
putting in the
guy.
hours
We have worked harder to get here and
all
smarter
season long.
on behalf of our coaching staff.
Hold on. I want to play this. Time out. Stop. You get on a panel. You're in a panel. Beginning of day 2. And Sarah Hoffenpfeffer is doing the interview, and she wants it.
Welcome to D&D with Devin. That's a good idea. It's in here now.
Let's do it. William, the fans just want to know, what's your secret?
To what? I don't...
To your hair, it's magnificent. No,
No,
winning.
that's-
To winning.
Yeah. No, you see Dr. Peacock there?
I do.
We're best friends. That's the start.
Friendship, strength in numbers. Good.
Yes, and definitely not hiding behind people. Definitely not that.
Not
And-
that at all.
Professor Peacock, what's going to be your strength moving into the next round?
I think that we've just got oh golly, a winning attitude. All these guys are so great. They carry me. It's wonderful to be here.
William puts his arm around Dr. Peacock. My boy here, he's done the math, and there's a 110% chance that we win.
Well, 110% isn't realistic.
Father Lucian, what?
Dr. Peacock, shut up.
She just moves on.
Professor
Father Lucian,
McGonagall, please call me brother.
brother. And actually, you would have your code name here.
Father
Brother
Father
Gale.
Bright is my father.
Brother Gale, what tactics will you use today to win?
No one has really consulted with me when it comes to tactics. But I do know we have a game plan. And our game plan is to win.
Dwayne?
Dwayne? Our game plan is
Yes.
to win.
To win. And then so Ashley, she looks over to Miss B and she says, "And your outfit looks great. Where'd you get it from?"
Oh, fuck.
Your mom left it at my place, bitch. Let's fucking go.
Miss B just has like a deadpan look, like you asked the boys all the cool questions, and here I am with the shitty thing. And she looks at her, it's like, it doesn't matter where we get our outfits. They're spot on.
Oh, I'm talking about your
Who
jacket.
are you wearing?
I'm talking about your daggers.
Family heirloom.
Haven't shopped there.
It's a chain store. There's one in every village.
I thought it was like a thrift shop.
No, it's like a gold tree. You know, everything's 1 gold.
Prohibitively expensive for most people. I got you.
That's right.
You finish the panel. Everyone gets a panel. They kind of want to fill out the teams. And it's just a bit of fanfare at this time. You go back underneath the stadium, and the same guy who's kind of there giving you the rundown on the competition from the first day is there again. Everyone's gathered around. All right, listen up, everyone. Here's what's going on today. The competition's called the Tilted Tower. 4 stages, 4 parts, and 4 members of each team, so everyone. And the guy says, sir, what if we don't have our 4th member? Well, I guess you
Why
do.
is Prince Humperdinck here?
I guess you do it with 3. Okay, sir, thank you. And so he looks at all of you, and some people have like notepads, and I assume Professor Peacock perhaps has some notes out, but I wouldn't want to assume.
You know what they say about assuming?
Correct.
It's when you make your best logical decision based on the information that you have at hand, and it's a very
Ample
valuable
deduction.
skill for most people.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Part 1's a puzzle. You're going to have to be smart and figure it out. Using teamwork.
Lucian looks at Miss B and is sweating profusely.
She pats him on the back. It's like
Part 2 is heavily teamwork. Heavily.
Lucian looks over at
You can die.
William and is sweating profusely.
You're going to have to be sure that you are paying attention to each other at all times. You can only go in pairs in the second part. Remember that. Part 3, you're a family. Act like it.
I ain't got family. I got relatives.
Yeah, so what if we don't have any family? He makes a good point.
I got relation. That's just Vin Diesel in all the Fast and the Furious movies.
Part 4, fighting it out. Good luck.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you.
Is this a zero-sum game?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Can you only win if somebody else loses?
Oh, yeah, good point. Fastest time wins. Oh, yeah, here's another thing. You're each going to be in your own plane on this tower. They've made it so that every person is in their own plane temporarily with this tower. But
These wizards have invented instancing.
Yeah, so everyone will view you going up the tower here at the same time, but you're just mirror images of you in your own portal time. I hurt my head now.
That's
Yeah.
So we'll use these meeting stones to get there.
So fastest time wins.
Yeah.
But I don't have to beat the other teams physically in order to win. I just have to be faster than them.
We've never had a tiebreaker situation. But
But it
perhaps
might. But what you're saying is you've never had a tiebreaker in the history of these games, and
Never.
that your off the head solution is a fight to the death.
Oh, not to the death, just to till someone quits. But maybe the death. But people die here all the time.
You meant to do that. Yeah.
And
can
all
we
the
leave?
Quick.
Hey, can we go?
No, one question real fast. Do we
Yes.
all have to make it up top or just one of us?
anyone who goes in through the portals has to make it to the top to count.
Good question. How tall is this tower?
Oh, I'd have to see. Let's see. The first one is 40 feet. The next one's 20 feet. On top of that, it's another like 20, 30 feet. And then on top
It's
of
like
that,
1,000 feet tall, dude. I don't
it's
know.
pretty tall. It's at least like 120 feet, something like that. That won't matter.
Noted.
What matters is teamwork and trust and winning.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Sorry about that.
This is probably all in those packets.
It's probably in the package.
It was in the
It's probably in the
package.
package.
Oh, you're that team. aren't you?
Yeah, we're the team. We're the team.
Yeah, that freaking team.
Our representative.
Who's that? Point him out.
It's Miss B. He points directly in her
No,
face.
surely not. She's too kind.
No, it's her.
No, I don't believe that.
There were no packets.
Okay, now I'm against you because there was.
We won without it.
See?
So.
Yeah.
My wife
We're
put those
fine
packets
without
in.
it.
She slaved over those packets.
I
We're
feel like
fine
packets
without
keep
them.
you
We
down,
won the first
really.
one.
Yeah.
You know how many hours I spent looking at different fonts, and she kept asking me this or that, this or that. Like I can't, woman, I can't read.
She get me on the magic soft word and be like, "Hey, do you like this?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." She'd be like, "Do you really like it?" Anyways,
We
You need to work on your
We're over it.
communication.
we're over. it.
settled on wingdings.
Those Comic Sans.
Comic Sans.
And so he says, "All right, you've got 1 hour to prep. You got some items here. Really, you should have been prepping all along. You got some backup items here you might need. Good luck, competitors.
You have a backup welcome packet?
Get out of my
Maybe
sight."
your wife has one. I'm fine.
And he turns and he exits through a door that's there underneath the Coliseum. Everyone starts you see some people who are nervous, other competitors in the crowd. They're kind of talking because you notice they don't have 4 teammates. They have either 2 or 3 in most cases.
Hey, why don't you guys just split up into teams of 4 using your total numbers?
That's because we can't do that, sir. We have cities that we represent and we don't combine with the other rabble.
Must have been in the welcome packet.
He's
Was
a
in the
fucking nerd.
My best.
See, we didn't get the welcome packet, and we have all 4. I think we're winning at this stage.
You hear a door creak and says, "You did get the welcome packet."
We did not. Get out. You already said your goodbyes.
I believe that you sent it. At this point, I believe that you sent it. I don't believe we ever received it. That's what I think. Lost in transit might be the solution.
That's what we agree. See you later.
Yeah. You should have had somebody sign on delivery.
That's true.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's the committee's fault for choosing an inferior delivery service. You guys went with the Dragon Express instead of United Pixie Service. You freaking monsters.
Should have went with Wizard's Way.
Wizard's Way.
Why not use
Wizard's Way is always wonderful.
Dragon's Horde Logistics? That's the worst one. You know, DHL, the worst delivery service. It's so miserable. I hate them.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
Dragon
wearing a proper
Horde.
team shirt.
The least they could have done was sprung for, magic tracking on it.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, so last night, guys, I noticed we don't have uniforms like all the other teams do, but I wanted us to have a thing that made us all match. So I made these friendship bracelets.
What do they look like?
They're all made out of stained glass, so that when it hits the light just right, it does because of the little dangles.
He's gonna shatter
Yeah.
immediately.
We all
Yeah, if you smash them into a rock, they will shatter. Yeah, don't do that.
I can stab somebody's eyeball out. It's fine.
Yeah, you
It's a
can
great
murder
tool.
Probably.
All right.
To be fair, Miss B, I feel if I handed you a pillow, you could end my life with it. Is that correct?
Yes, I could.
Okay, good to know.
She's done more with less.
My.
Dangerous. Everyone exits the bottom of the stadium, and the fans have poured in by this time, and the fanfare is crazy. People are stomping on the bleachers. Boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat. They're getting it. The time is now for that song to be released in this world, and you see before you 6 different sets of these 4 portals, different colors, and the lady. Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. Lady Canaris. Beautiful redheaded, wearing this large white get-up dress, suit pant combo looking thing, like a half and half. And she says, "Competitors, please take your places at your respectful portals." And you kind of see up through the snow burns the name of the city for which you represent. And in front of you there are 4 golden circles around this giant stage in the middle of this Colosseum. And she kind of just does a 360 to look at everyone. And then when no one moves, she like nods her head, like, you know, like to come on.
Mm-hmm.
William walks to the Haven Bay portals.
Yep.
His lights up that he's standing on top of, like the teleport circle.
What color is my portal?
So when I say portal, sorry, you're thinking like walk into. This is like a teleport circle. That's what I meant. That you guys are going to stand on. There's 4 for each team, each city.
Cool. I stand by my question. What color is my teleport circle?
Gold.
Okay.
Lucian is gonna ask Miss B to describe to him everything that can be seen.
She'll have her hand on the small of his back and help walk him over to the circle.
Yeah.
The small of his back?
Yeah, I think Lucian.
His whole back is small, so it's really just
affixed to the shoulder with Miss B. Like, I can't see. I'm wearing a blindfold.
He's a child.
Follow the right
along. So I got 2 on the circles, 3 and 4. Everyone's on the circle.
Yeah.
As you do that, very Power Ranger-ish. The circle the color shoots up, and you take off with it into the sky, and all the other colors begin to shoot up as well. And then the tower that was in the middle, and that you guys were just around, begins to illuminate as they can see the images of you dropping into your own plane of existence, where this tower is now in front of you.
Oh, so we're outside?
You're in a version of this, yes, but it's like never-ending snow, flat in all directions except for this tower. And there's a door open on the tower. As you look at the tower, it is completely smooth all the way up. It passes like into the sky and beyond the clouds.
I knock on the door. Shave and a haircut.
And you do. It's a solid door. You get the feel of it. It's a very thick door. But there's no response.
Is it open?
Yeah, yes, you can pull it, and it does open very easily.
It's a pull door. Good to know.
Yeah.
So all 4 of us are in the same plane, or do we all have our each plane?
Nope. Same. You guys are in the same plane.
Okay. I wanted to make sure
simultaneously, if Lucian sticks his hand out, right now he's like, "Ooh, I'm passing through my competitors. Ooh, we exist in multiple planes."
So there's that.
Yeah, I mean,
go in.
It's a race, right? So I mean,
yeah, go in.
Already inside the door.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if you guys were like, oh, it's a race. Okay, as you get in, you see that this the inside is 60 by 60 square, which doesn't make sense because it's towers, a round tower on the outside. But it's just like a broken down, gritty, kind of gross looking storage space. There are broken boxes everywhere. It's like the roof of this place is about 40 feet high, but you see like where they didn't finish the work. And so there are broken pipes everywhere. Water's dripping from those. There's like a trough of mud in one corner. It looks fresh, like it's wet mud. And then there is also a broken window, which again is weird, is that you didn't see anything from the outside. Broken window, and there's like a windmill that's in the center of this room, kind of just making a faint noise. And then on the opposite end of this room, there is a door.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
So Lucian's gonna like squat down, like pop his knees, like crack his neck, and then I'm going to attempt to just run straight up the wall, using my monk prowess and abilities to just run straight up and see if I can get to the window where that windmill is. How high?
Can you roll a stealth for me as you do that?
A stealth? I'm not being stealthy.
Do a dex save then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just fair is fair. Not being stealthy. That is a 10, sir.
Okay. So do what you were going to do.
I'm just going to try to just like run up and grab the ledge of the window so that I can pull myself up and examine this windmill.
Okay. As you climb up, you notice it's kind of cracked and it's flapping like back and forth with the wind. making like a tapping noise.
I guess I have a bad mental image of what this.
Did you say window or windmill?
The windmill is
windmill?
inside.
Yes.
Windmill is inside. I thought the windmill was like past the. Okay, that's where.
No, it's the key point of the puzzle.
Okay.
And just so we're clear, it's like windmill blades inside, not like the inside of a windmill with like
Correct.
cogs.
Yes. So there's like an old wooden, or not wood. Well, yeah, wooden. But the blades are metal. It's missing a few. Is
And that's
inside.
In the center of this room?
It's in the center of this room. Yes.
So
and then
kind of in the door.
Yes.
I'd like to investigate the room to see if there's any words anywhere to give us a hint. Or even the other door to see if there's words
okay.
above the door.
Yeah. Roll that investigation for me.
Thank you. That'll be an 18.
Okay. As you're walking around, kind of looking at the stuff that's left behind, looks like it's been smashed. Someone really just raided this place. You notice on the door is even almost like a face, kind of the wood pattern. There's like an old face on it. And at the top of the door is the heading, "I seek quiet in my old age. Grant me this and get to the next stage."
She'll read that aloud for the rest of the crew.
Roll a dex save for me.
A dex save? 23.
The rogue, like she wasn't going to destroy it. Dex save? Oh boy!
Yeah. A dart flies out. You hear it before you see it, and you move, and it flies over your shoulder into a piece of one of the broken boxes.
Lucian is pretty quickly in front of Miss B.
All right.
Okay.
Just like runs down from the window and is like in front of her, ready to catch any more darts that come.
Dr. Enoch, on the other hand, is clearly down on his hands and knees looking up. Like,
Of course. He can't see without his glasses, and he's lost. I understand.
All right, so we got a windmill, we got some boxes, we got some mud, we got a broken window. Do I observe any like fucking metal blades just laying around?
Can you repeat for me, please, the windmill puzzle? As I request silence in my old age. Grant me this and go to the next stage.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will type it for you into
Is there
the thing.
I listen with my superhuman hearing that I have because I'm blindfolded, and I listen for any noises.
Yeah. So what you hear? Roll a
Perception.
It's perception, right? Yeah.
Yeah, perception isn't just seeing things. World. There's a 23. It's a Miss B roll.
Yeah. I mean, as you listen, you hear the sound of that window that is broken, slapping back and forth against the frame. You hear the creaking of the windmill. You hear the sound of dripping water. And then you hear like the ticking of a clock.
I'm gonna roll an investigation check real quick to see if Lucian's smart enough to figure out what I know.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, and then we'll see what you get.
Is insight only into people? The true intelligence of a creature.
Insight seems like people, yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
investigation is definitely the appropriate roll.
Yeah.
Okay, your boy rolled a 13, and I'm saying that's pretty good.
What are you hoping to find out? I guess, what are you looking at? What are you
So what I think that I've solved your puzzle, Devin. I think that I, Scott Shane, has solved your if you make noise, you get a dart shot at you puzzle.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think that Lucian will very quietly, like, hey guys, I know what's up. I've cracked the code somehow.
Yeah, no dark fuzzy.
Professor Plum, everybody be very quiet. If we're loud, we'll get darts. Professor Plum, Peacock, go. See where that water's dripping? Go plug it with your finger. Miss B, stop that windmill somehow. Use your powers. / William, do you know silence?
No, but I could freeze that water.
Because I don't have it prepared.
I'm just gonna freeze that water. The water that's dripping. I'll just freeze it
Okay.
at its source.
Yeah, so and there's like 2 or 3 spots, and I don't know if you can, but you just kind of hit them all. They're within like 5 foot radius kind of thing.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Well, after I've given my great instructions, I'm gonna run back up the window and close it.
Okay, yeah, you latch the window.
Yep, I'll crawl across the floor until I find the spot where the leak's dripping through.
Well, he already froze though.
I already froze the leak. You can get the windmill.
It's the windmill. Does anybody? Miss B, I asked you to stop.
Yeah, no. She's gonna wave over to Professor Peacock to like wave him over to help her with the windmill and figure out how to stop that thing. Whether it's brute strength and just hold it in place or not.
There's surely some
Bro,
gears.
just fireball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we're looking at it, does it sound like it's like gears grinding, or what's like the source of the noise that's coming from it?
Wind?
Wait, when he shuts the window, does the windmill stop?
No.
How are the blades attached?
It's like one of those old school Texas, like metal framed windmills.
Like a wind turbine?
No,
not as sophisticated. No,
you mean like would be at like a mill
at a farm.
At a farm.
Yeah, a farm windmill. 100%. I see the image. It's in my head.
Got it. Like what Don Quixote would fight.
Yep.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, world.
It's really old and in Spanish.
So if we jam the gears, or maybe if we can take the blades off, that could stop it from spinning, would be my suggestion.
Miss B is just gonna find one of those planks of wood just hanging out there and jam one of the gears.
Stop it.
Yeah. No, you do. That's it. That will work.
What were the other sources of noise?
There's a clock.
Oh yeah. Do we see a clock? It's ticking. That doesn't necessarily mean a clock. Could be a bomb.
It's definitely a bomb. It's just a guy sitting behind a broken thing. He's like, "Your time's a ticking."
Yeah,
you have to kill him to get
He's counting with one of those little counters where you click.
Oh gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, do we
see a clock?
Ticking?
You don't see it, but like the source of it, it's like
hear it?
behind a bunch of boxes. Yes.
Okay, so
the source of whatever this noise is behind a bunch of boxes.
I'm gonna very carefully move the boxes aside to try to not make noise.
What's a roll to determine if you? Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that.
Is if you're doing stuff quietly. Yeah. You only got an 18.
Yeah, you're able to move a box against the floor or pick it up and move it.
Yeah, somehow.
You're good.
This hero's feat. Moving boxes quietly. And then
you solved my moving quietly puzzle.
The clock, I guess, does it have any sort of?
It's just gears mechanisms. Yeah. It's a grandfather clock.
I pick up a splinter from the ground and just jam it in the gears like Miss B did, but smaller.
No, it crushes it breaks the one little splinter you got there.
I just pull it out with my hand.
Okay, you pull a gear out.
Yeah, with my hand.
Okay. Roll another stealth check for me.
21.
Okay, nothing happens. Yeah, and so as you pull that cog out, all the noises cease. You hear the sound of a door unlocking and then creaking open. And as you turn and look, you will see from the other side, the door has cracked open for you.
Quiet, hurry.
Yep, tiptoe out.
Okay, so as you open this, actually, you'll notice that this door doesn't lead anywhere. Instead, there are some supplies that you see laying inside of this, what is a closet, essentially. Inside of this actually is, there are 4 belts. There are leather belts that you can fashion around your waist, obviously. There are 4 hooks on the cardinal sides, of the front, back, and the hips. There's some hooks that are off of that. You will also
facing up and down,
D-rings out.
D-rings out. Got it.
Yes, and you will also find 2 ropes, and on the end of those are hooks that presumably would latch onto these D-hooks somehow, D-rings somehow. And then you hear the door speak. It says, "Fashion together pairs to ascend. Good luck, fighters, reaching the end."
Okay, so who wants to be on teams?
I'll be. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll take Dr. Peacock.
And as you guys come out and you fasten yourselves up, you'll see that some stairs have shown themselves out of the wall. And about 10 feet up, windows, like the stone moves itself out of the way, almost like a ledge that you can walk up to.
Hey, Miss B,
Yeah.
I got you a present.
Okay.
I didn't want to give it to you earlier because I thought it'd be weird, and it is like a really important life-saving tool. So I wanted to wait for there to be some danger. But here, and he hands her a platinum ring, and it's shaped like a little bee.
And
And he
she thinks about it for a second, and
puts
she just puts it on.
He puts one on his index finger that looks like a little beehive. Also a platinum ring. He goes, okay, hold on a second. Nova, please bless these rings. Be cool. And they begin to glow with this golden light as I cast the spell
Bless.
Warding Bond.
Oh.
What's that do?
So for 1 hour, while we're both wearing the rings and within 60 feet of each other, Miss B gains a +1 bonus to her AC and saving throws. And Miss B has resistance to every type of damage.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
However,
Oh.
each time Miss B takes damage, Lucian takes damage of the exact same amount.
All right.
Okay.
The spell ends if an hour passes or if Lucian falls to 0 hit.
Okay.
All right. So you've got the stairs, and you've got these large openings in the wall that have opened up.
All right.
I assume you take your climb.
Yeah, the ladies
Uh,
first.
Yep.
This episode of Lawful Stupid is sponsored by Star Jelly Files. This is a sci-fi and fantasy podcast. This episodic Star Pod invites you to consider questions about the universal community. Has it just been hiding from us this whole time? Beyond that, what amazing and interesting and possibly frightening stories would happen if the veil was suddenly lifted? This podcast will share stories from across space. For those of you who want to know what's beyond your own skies, to see what lies beyond our exosphere, give Star Jelly Files a try. Star Jelly Files releases episodes every week on Wednesdays. As I record this ad, they currently have 9 episodes released. It's a great podcast to pick up if you're looking for something to fill your feed with. Again, that's Star Jelly Files. You can find a conveniently placed link in this episode's show notes. Go and give them a listen today.
Miss B will go take a look to see how to climb up, besides the stairs, I guess.
Yeah, and so you just climb the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, over the arch of the door, is something else, another thing to read. And it says, climb without magic. Doing the opposite will be tragic. As you all step out, there's a ledge around this tower now that wasn't there before when you first arrived here. And you see jutting out of this tower in various places what would look like a rock climbing wall, but very rugged terrain. You can use the rock. There are also like beams that seem to be have like thrown through this tower, jutting out of places. And the snow here is furious and blowing, and it's extremely cold.
Would you say that the climb is wet?
It will, yes, it would be as your body heat begins to mix. You will also notice these giant chains, like a link. You could hold one link in your hand, descend, and they're kind of just hovering there as if they've been dropped, and they're just on the side. They're about 15 feet out, so not close enough for you to reach out and grab.
So am I shackled at this point to Miss B? Is that the way I'm picking this up?
Yes, if that's your
Connected
teammate,
by
yeah.
some sort of rope. Okay.
Yes, 10 feet of rope specifically.
Okay. Bye. Lucian is going to take off his blindfold. He's going to pull on it. It's going to get a little bit looser. He's going to let it hang down to his neck, and you'll see he opens his eyes, and they are like glowing golden with a light, and he just goes, "Wow, it's real bright here."
Just a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to go up there now, and then I'm going to use Sprint of the Wind, a monk action, and just kind of let my body fill with this glowing energy, this glowing key, and I'm just going to zoom.
Okay, so this is just like an innate ability for monks, right?
It is monks can spend key points to use different features. One of the features is Step of the Wind, which is going to let me go real fast.
But you have this. I guess you have with Miss B. So tell me how you guys plan to work together, because if you're just like pulling her up and she's just, because we're going to use a series of strength checks.
So
I guess I could let you do dex.
The way that I imagine it is that Lucian is going to climb like a spider monkey, very fast, very quick, and he's going to get as far as the rope will allow him. Then he's going to help Miss B up to that position, like a stable position, and then go again and just bound that way.
All right. Here's what we're going to do.
Not that Miss B can handle herself, but
she'll take the help.
No, obviously your pair will do very well on this, but here's what I need each of you to do. You're going to roll a series of, we'll do dex saves or dex checks, I guess is what it, dexterity checks instead of strength checks, right? Because you guys can do that, right, as an option as monk and
monks can fight and grapple using dex, but it doesn't specifically say that they can do other things.
I think because you're pulling yourself up, it's going to be a strength. I'm going to do strength.
Okay.
Here's what I'll do. I'll let one of you.
To be fair, Lucian is not strengthening his way up anywhere. He's doing flips.
Okay.
I can jump 10 feet when I've got Step of the Wind active.
Okay, so then what I'll do is you can do dex, and then so what you'll have to do, Miss B, is roll a strength for me. Because you're going to be pulling.
I'm helping her.
Yes, pulling yourself up, but you can do that with advantage. So give me a strength with advantage.
I'd rather try to use some jumps from rock to rock, like while I'm climbing up, rather than strength straight up.
Well, so you're going to get like a regular roll or with advantage with strength.
Yeah, so either a straight dex or strength with advantage.
I guess I'll just go strength with advantage.
Advantage is +5 statistically. Pretty good.
We'll see if I can make some beyond.
You won't fall.
All right.
Might slow us down.
Okay, first one is. Oh wait, is that your first?
That's not with an advantage. I
can tell you that one's
struggled with. Yep. That 16 will do.
Okay, so you are able to again kind of a 3-part. The bigger pieces are at the bottom, so it's much easier, especially for Lucian. Yeah. So as you go up, they begin to shrink in size and grip as you go up. So yes, the first one you make, and you're good. Let's jump over to Professor Peacock and William and see how they do.
He's a doctor when he's not incognito. He's a professor when he is. He likes to slum it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So this is a physical thing. I've seen you get angry. Is that something you can do on command?
Dr. Enoch is just 100-yard stare, slack-jawed, kind of catatonic at the moment.
Okay, I slapped the shit out of him.
Say his research is flawed.
Are you angry
hear
now?
a voice from above.
Yeah, no, just nothing after you slap him. Probably about like 10 seconds later, maybe eyes refocusing. Oh, okay. Are we climbing? What?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Fuck.
You're supposed to be real strong.
Well, so my formula might have some magical components to it. I don't know if it's enough. They kind of warned us about climbing with magic, so it's there's some kind of wild magical elements to when I use it.
I don't know. Lucian's eyes just turned fucking gold. If that's not setting off barriers, I think we're okay.
This is the power from within me. I made it myself. It's not store-bought. I've made it.
Sure. That's what they all say.
I did. It's like a big thing. It's like a part of my arc that I realized that there's a light within me, and not like without through Nova. But hey,
Now
man,
he's Kingdom Hearts. Got it.
Oh my god, just start climbing. If you're the ones making us
All right.
behind the rest of
yo,
the team.
if you just want to throw me one of those chains, I'll help you out. I don't care. Fuck it, yellow.
Oh, if,
Alright,
if
I
you
guess-
think it's
I
okay
guess
for
we'll
Lucian
start
to cheat, he'll
Fuck
go
it,
inject
I'm
himself.
climbing.
I'm not kidding. I know karate.
All right, so William has started climbing.
He has to.
You will do a strength check for me.
Yeah, great. Love it. Don't have a minus more than that. 7.
Okay, and but let me see what your partner's got going on before I make any choice.
So yeah, he'll pop his rage. It's not going to last long because I'm not attacking or taking damage, but it should give me advantage on strength for at least this first round.
Okay.
He
And
is a
roll your
wild
strength check.
magic barbarian, though, so technically there's supposed to be a wild magic surge deal when he.
We
Well,
should
I'll
definitely
pull up the
not,
tables
not
real
do
quick.
it.
Oh, sorry, wait, that's supposed to be advantage, so thankfully ignore the 1.
I will.
You're welcome.
Not a whole lot better, but 13.
Do not ignore the 2.
All right, so what I'm going to tell you is, so William starts to climb, and he's so frustrated. I don't know if are you frustrated, William? I would imagine.
Absolutely.
This guy will, and so he's looking down at you to see if you're going because he feels the rope begin to pull tight, taut, if you will. And as he misplaces a hand and he slides down, but I'll say that you're able to catch him as he falls back to the platform where you're at, and now you're basically where you started.
Great. Your climbing speed should be just off the charts right now, right?
And if you want to roll a D100 for me as you answer that.
D100, huh?
That's how the wild table works. The wild magic table.
Oh no, the wild surge barbarian. It's not the full magic table. It's
No, it's a different. You just need to roll it, my guy.
yeah. So
Don't.
I rolled the D6 for it. So until my rage goes off, I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights, and allies within 10 feet of me get a +1 to AC as well as myself.
Oh, okay.
Ain't gonna help us right now though.
Still pretty good.
I'm pretty sure that wall came for me. I start climbing
I-
again.
I
Okay,
think,
roll a strength check.
I think that will see a rope descend from my priest back.
7.
Again, hand slips. Go ahead and roll a dex save for me.
Great.
That rope, I just lowered it down. It's right in front of his eyes.
That's a 13.
You take 1 freezing damage or 1 cold damage.
Oh, just from like exposure.
Oh.
All right, other team. We'll call you Team 1. Let's try to get to that next section.
Well, I'm dropping a rope down also. I have a
I
30-foot rope in my pack, or 60-foot rope in my pack.
Miss B would want to put in a standard dagger in the wall and help tie that rope off, so that way they can maybe
Like,
keep
like a
moving.
baton? Yes!
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
So we'll make a safety here, and then if you have Miss B, do you have a rope in your pack?
Yes.
Okay, when we get up higher, we'll make another spot for him. And then we'll go.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so then you guys go ahead and roll your strength checks. Not actually, just you flip up again. You won't have to roll the second time either, Shane. Miss B.
That was
Okay.
a nat 1 and a nat 20 at the same time.
Dang!
You guys make it to the top. No, you're able to make it to the advance up to the second highest level. And as you guys make your way there, you're able to see now the opening that you're going to make it to if you're able to make up the next 15 to 20 feet.
After this mission is over, we're gonna do like a montage of it, and it's gonna be like Miss B and Lucian high-fiving, and we're like making snow angels and shit. We're having a great time, and it's just William and Professor Peacock fucking climbing for their lives, like losing limbs to frostbite and shit. Like, no.
William
Force.
and Professor Peacock, roll some strength checks for me, please.
You got that rope
Do I
out
get
there?
anything for the rope?
Advantage, you get advantage.
Oh,
my
buddy.
God.
Advantage. Thank you. You said that. Good golly. Cool.
Okay.
16. Grit down and
That
start
was not great.
pulling.
All right, 18. That time.
Yes, you guys are much more easily able to make it to the second tier, and you guys are all kind of there now together. Team 1. Let's see what the third one looks like.
So we should not leave a baton here. We should leave a baton at the top because that's the hardest one.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's the move. Okay. So you want me to do a dex save or dex check?
Yes.
Or...
Yep.
Then I think Miss B would also yell down to them, like, also bring back our dagger and rope, please.
It's 15.
You got it.
Oh, okay. You guys. Yep.
I don't know.
You're hopped up and you're just flipping through it, and you both slip and you begin to fall from this wall.
Oh, no.
William and Professor Peacock, I would like for you to try to catch them if you want, or how do you react?
I think we're just going to
They're falling down toward
on
you.
the baton that we established. I think we're just we
Yeah,
already
but
have
both
a
of you,
line.
but you're not like on top. I would say you're like, here's how we're gonna play it.
Okay.
You're there, and she goes to climb, and it breaks, and she swings.
Perfect.
And that's gonna. I need you to roll a strength check to see if you're able to hold that weight.
Okay. I can't, but I'm going to try.
Because I would also like to try to use...
I roll a 5, Devin. What happens?
As she's swinging back, if you want to roll if you want to try to grab the rope after you've pendulum back, Miss B, I will let you try to grab the rope.
Yeah.
Roll a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no, a dex save.
The rogue.
That's going to be a 26.
Act like it's a door, Avon.
So you catch it. Now I need you to roll a strength check, because as he's falling down, now his weight is fallen, and now he's going to be swinging.
Okay.
Oh God. No, that's a 7.
You got me. All right, now I'll roll to try to catch the rope.
I think now you've fallen back. I'm going to roll a what's your AC?
Mine?
No, Lucian.
Oh, my AC is 18 or 17.
Okay, doesn't matter. You're able to catch onto a rock, and you're now at the same part as William and Professor Peacock. So all that laughing you've done at them, they're steadily climbing.
I think I fall back in and I like slide like right in between them. I go, hey guys, just hanging out.
No, this is fucking awful.
Are we supposed to go the other way?
Yeah. No, I was just scoping it out for you. Looks pretty clear.
Okay.
Yeah, these rocks up here are a bitch. Let's keep moving.
And Team 2, roll strength checks. And you have the rope there, so you can roll with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
This is up.
I'm
to
doing
like,
terrible.
This is no. We didn't
20.
do it on the second time.
All right.
We were gonna
Oh, well,
say-
okay, so oh, wait, so I guess what do we got here?
So no advantage would be an 8 for me.
We were going to save it for the
advantage.
hardest one.
Then I would be
so-
18.
Nice.
Because that's my
Very
first
well.
score, 17.
So William is able to make it up to the top, and Professor Peacock, you slip, and now you're swinging. Okay, so you need to try to make a dex save to grab onto a ledge or something that's there. If not, you're gonna be tumbling down.
Dex save. 7. God.
So I'm gonna cut it. The weight pulls you down, and you fall into the crew again, and you all take 4 damage.
Everybody?
Yes, everyone takes 4 damage.
Wait, me?
Yeah, he pulled you down. So you're all back at the second
fuck
level
this.
now.
Wait, hold on. It's raining. There's water everywhere, right?
Yes.
I feel myself slipping. I cast shape water under me and make a fucking Mario-esque block of ice to
block
stop me.
jump off of.
All right. So what does that?
I may still take the damage. Yeah,
Yes.
but like at least I don't drop down 10 feet.
Well, then you can stay there, and you will take 4 damage. So it's the same. It's because the chain now, as you cast that, comes in from a distance and whips you in the chest.
No, that hurt.
No magic.
So just to be clear, Abon, you took 2 damage, and I took 6 damage.
Okay.
And so now you've got William at the very top with a swinging Professor Peacock, and you other two are also at second level.
I
Now
cannot
you have-
stress that William is just fucking flabbergasted at the fact that he's holding another person. I'm not supposed to do these things.
Hey, Miss B, can I see your rope for a second?
Yeah.
I'm going to take her rope. I'm going to cut the dagger that connects me and Miss B, and I'm just going up there. I'll pull everybody up.
Okay, so you cut the rope with just like in half, like in the midsection?
Yeah, just near my end. So she's got a bunch of rope dangling in case somebody needs to grab her later.
Okay, and you're able to make your way to the top. And now you have, I guess you put a knife in, you're throwing a rope down.
I'm tying that shit around my waist and clamping to the ground and just throwing the 60-foot rope down and going, good luck, everybody else!
Okay. Both of you, since we have two at the top now, Miss B, roll strength with advantage.
Well, no, I cut the rope from Miss B so she wouldn't get there, right?
No, he's saying I'm up at the top.
I cut the rope so that Miss B, I didn't have to carry Miss B along the way with me.
Yeah.
So
But she has to. Oh, she's just. Well, did you put one up there for her to anchor up to?
I tied one around my waist and then dropped a 60-foot rope down.
Yes. Well, so she's got that now, but it's stable. That's what I'm giving her. Yes, she's going to climb that rope, right? Yes.
Yeah. The second rope, which is not like batoned in, it's tied around me.
Don't climb that rope that just got cut.
Do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why am I not going anywhere? Like Wile E. Coyote.
Cartoon.
Like, well, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. 13?
Yes, it will work. It's at the slippery slope of the side, and that will cut it. And then Professor Peacock.
Another strength check
Yep, with advantage.
with advantage.
Yeah, that'll cut it. You don't even need to roll again.
As Miss B climbs over Lucian's body.
Terrible.
Sorry, I left you.
And you will make it inside, where it's much, much warmer. There's actually, you feel like a heat that's coming from below that first level up to you. And you made it through.
I feel like Miss B's like leaning on her knees, like just heaving, like, I hate climbing. This is the worst.
Yeah. If anybody who's interested can note that Lucian's eyes are half as bright as they were as he puts his bandana back on. Whatever. If you want to notice that, you can. I don't care. But yeah, that was miserable. I hated that a lot.
Yeah, speaking of misery, I'm gonna eat one of her cookies.
It gives you a D8 of health.
Hell yeah.
Oh, does it really? Okay.
Yes.
She did say
That's not what my notes said, so cool.
What did it say? Does it give you more? Less?
Nope. Less.
Don't worry about it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't worry about it. I'm back to max HP. Perfect.
As you walk in, there is a smaller room because this tower is kind of getting smaller as it goes up. But you walk in this circular room, stone floor, and there in front of you is a door. And just like the other doors, it also has some things written. 3 lines. First line is faith before fear. Second line is faith before reason. And third line is family before faith.
Faith before fear.
Yeah, and that's what you have. Just this door, this wooden door that's in front of you.
Is there any other writing on it, like in different languages or anything like that?
No, yeah, this is just common, and that's all you see.
Does the door open freely?
Yes, if you reach out to pull it, it will open to you.
I open the door.
Okay. Yeah, and you can, all you see when you open that is just a hallway, a darkened hallway. And you can't see what's at the end of it.
Joke's on you.
Magical darkness.
Is it magical darkness?
Probably.
Okay, yeah. Look, you know what? How many times we get to do this? Lucian's gonna walk into the room and try to stand about 30 feet away from the door if it extends that far.
Yes, yeah.
Once he gets 30 feet away from the door, I'm going to channel divinity. I'm gonna turn to my companions and say, "Hey, everybody, close your eyes for a second."
Lucian closes his eyes.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Radiance of the Dawn! As an action, you can use Channel Divinity, prevent your holy symbol to spell any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature is going to take damage, but if there's any hostile creatures in there, they're going to make saves.
Nah, you're good.
Okay. But it does just brighten everything up.
Okay, yeah. So it opens this up, and then but you see a very long hallway with just another door at the end. No turns. You can just see that at the faintest, there's a door at the end.
That was a useful gift that you've given me, Nova. Thank you. I can feel the light on my blindfold.
Yeah. You're gonna walk to that other door then.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, as you all get through the door behind you shuts. And then as you continue on, you're about 15 feet away, and the door in front of you bursts into flames. Intense heat just there at the door.
Bro, I already know about faith before reason. Nova's gonna protect me. I walked through the flames.
And you do.
Just gonna follow Lucian.
And you felt the heat, and you thought, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
But my faith.
But your
is
faith.
strong.
And as you put your hand into the flame, the heat that would have burned you dissipated, and along with it, the rest of the flames.
Got
And
it.
you're able to reach out and open the door. And that's where we're in this episode.
Thanks, Nova. Always looking out for me. I respect that about you.
Glad she's looking out for you. The rest of us are looking out for you here.
Yeah, fucking cold as shit.
That's why it's family before faith.
It's like, no, dude. This is it, man. This is the climactic final fight with the BBEG, and we're all falling down. It's just like Lucian. He says, I thought I was powerful enough. Now I thought Nova was gonna. You were supposed to protect me. You're supposed to make sure I was okay. And it's just like, why the fuck do you think she sent us? And it's Miss B. And it's fucking down over here. Fucking
She didn't leave you alone. You had us. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not as dangerous as I'd like it to be yet, but I'm working on it. So thanks for listening.
Yet. I mean, you definitely could have punished us in a couple spots. Hey, if you want to support the show, you can go to store.lawfulstupid.org. Lots of new merch, including the Lawful Stupid mask. Like, if you still care about people and want to keep your germs off them, you can go get a mask. They're really cool, and they come with a little circle things on them that you can put on the ears, so you can adjust. And then it comes with a little metal thing that you can put through the top hole, so you can bend it. So if you wear glasses, you can actually stop it from fogging up your glasses as bad. So you're welcome.
That's double caring about people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you care about us, you can come join us at the Lawful Stupid Discord by going to discord.lawfulstupid.org. Talk to us about whatever's on your mind. We would gladly hear what you got to say. We're in there all day. It's fine. It's great.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, Shane.
What month is it?
Let me do a quick search of my calendars I've got here. Okay, here's one. Let me flip through this. Last month was April. This month is May.
Which means it's been Max Mankind still. And, there's only one rule from Max Mankind.
What's that?
Roll D20.
No.
Give the amount that you roll to charity. Just do it. Don't be chocolate play. Charity's the best one. But that's what I'm going to roll for right now. Hey, look it. Oh, 15. It's pretty good. What'd you roll? Tell me. What'd you roll? You played D&D this week, didn't you? You played D&D this month. What'd you roll?
600.
Oh.
I always feel like he's talking to me, and I feel like I should answer like I did a bad thing, and I'm supposed to answer my parent.
That's what I did.
That's how I feel.
They're being so rhetorical.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
need an answer.
I am scolding you, for sure. That's what I'm doing. But not you, the royal you.
Take that, listener.
In the end.
Enjoy this
It's a great
podcast.
charity. You should check them out. They're really cool. Make a big difference in this world that is worthwhile and meaningful. So you should go be a part of it so that you're worthwhile and meaningful.
Yeah, and maybe you're a person who says, I want to know exactly where my money's going to. Well, good news. You can go specifically to the hospital that's near you that maybe you have volunteered at, or someone helped you, that hospital helped you when you were injured, and you can donate specific toys that they're asking for via their website and send those toys straight to that specific hospital. So that's an option as well.
The nursing staff there, or the staff there at the hospital, they ask the kids, what do you want? And the kid says, I want Cars 3 on Xbox 360. And they add it to the Amazon wish list. And that way that kid gets Cars 3 on the Xbox 360. Not like give the charity a bunch of money and hope that kid gets Cars 3 for Xbox 360. No, direct change.
So you heard it here first, folks. Give your money away. Make a Child's Play charity.
Cars
Anyways.
3 on Xbox 360 is the greatest game.
And as always, to sign off, we say we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.